Okay, so I see that the recording is already started, but I cannot see my screen. What is the problem exactly? Okay, is there something that I can do? I guess now it's coming. That's great. Now, fine. We'll go to the previous day question. Just a second. Okay, so this is rearrange array elements plus sign. So I was yesterday trying to do in-place modification in the array. So the issue I was encountering, like the elements were swapped with their relative positions. It was working fine, like all the elements were getting in position, but the relative positions were scattered. So that was the issue. Then I tried a lot. Yesterday I left in between because I have to do some development work. Then now today I figured it out with the solution with the help, a little bit of help. So that was not a complete copy of that solution, but I got to know that it is not possible easily. Might be possible at some place by using some algorithm or a deeper code, but for a direct code way, it is a bit complicated. So the solution available, etc., are simple as well as does the work with the same complexity. So I was trying to do an in-place modification, but we don't have to because it is not mentioned in the solution. It is directly mentioned in the solution that you have to do not require to do an in-place modification. But I was trying to do. I took this as a challenge. Ki I will do the in-place modification. Uh, but the attempt wasn't successful. But it doesn't matter. Let's try it today without an in-place modification. So the approach that I'm trying is simply there was a brute force in which you will take away the positive and the negative into separate arrays in the same order in which they are, and then one by one place into a resultant array, taking the elements from one time from the positive array and one time from the negative array. So this was the easy approach. I guess everybody could think it of, but I tried to do a little bit more and I want to do it without using a second space apart from the resulting array. So today I will be trying, I will create a new resultant array which would be let result, and we will return this result at end. Now, if you do this, now what you have to do, you know that we will iterate over the input array, and we know the indexes of the array which we will maintain a counter for every index in the resultant array. So suppose if I get an positive integer, then I know I have to put it at what place in the array, right? Okay, okay, okay. We need to declare this array with a size of the same as nums.length. So let's see. Okay, you can do it by using fill operator. Okay, allow new element constructor is ambiguous. Let's try if this is happening. Array dot with size of num dot length, then dot fill it with. Can I fill it with null? Because that would be a better approach instead of giving it a absolute value. And still there. Okay, so I guess now let's iterate over the nums array. That's correct, right? Now we will put it in result array based on their whether they are positive or negative. So result for suppose that p index, that is the index for positive numbers, that is 0, and for n index we'll have 1. So now for p index plus plus I will put this value. So that's it. This was the complete solution. I was trying to do it yesterday in this modification, but I found out that it is a bit difficult with that. Now see what's going wrong with this code. Okay, I stopped that thing. Let's see again if that is on. Wrong case. I'm getting 0 that time. Why is it so? 3 is at positive, output it's right. Minus 5 should be at 1, but it is 3 here. Why so? Let's try run this. I nums I currently I is 0, n is 1, p is 0. Then the current is less than 0. Let's try it for 5. Then result of n index. N index is 1. Plus is equal to current. That is result. 1 will have minus 5. Right? Why it's not happening? Let's try in our terminal as well. If there is something else the issue is. Okay. So the output is absolutely right here. There is something wrong with our code. I don't know where I'm going wrong. Okay. So 0, comma 1. Hmm. Oh, then last is I0. Okay. Then after the first modification, it is 3. I is now 1. Okay, got it. Got it. You have to increase it by 2, not 1. See, these are the very ignorant mistakes that we do while coding. So this happens. I guess now we will be able to submit the solution. Right.